Hello, I'm Anita Lang, the founder of IMI Design, and we are at the Onion Tower. In fact, we're at the very front door of the Onion Tower, and we're highlighting the people that made the Onion Tower possible. And I'm with somebody very special to me, my dear friend Alan Rosenthal of Linear, that I've known for a couple decades now. Yeah. And Alan, you are one of my favorite people to work with because, yes, and I'll tell you one of the reasons why. Not only are you just a great personality, but I think I'm very particular, and I am. And then there was a job we did together, and I walked through and I'm like, oh, it's beautiful. I signed off on it. The next time I went back, a whole cabinet door was missing. And I'm like, what happened? So they said, oh, Alan didn't think it was good enough. That's never happened to me before. But tell me about that, Alan. Tell me about why you're in cabinetry.
Well, it's generational. I mean, I'm a third generation woodworker. My grandfather, who I never got the opportunity to meet because he died in the Holocaust, was a master woodworker, and then he taught my father. And then my father got out of it in a very early age for me, so I never really got to see him at a shop doing work. And he started a retail store, and he had no idea how I got into this. And he swears I'm a reincarnation of his father. Because he'd watch me build and he'd say, how did you know how to do that? And I said, it just makes sense. And he would say, it doesn't work that way.
You know, I could believe that because there's something so passionate in the way that you handle a project, whether it be cabinetry or furniture that we've done together. And you're so about, like me, about getting it right. Like the money we make or anything like that is so secondary to just doing the right thing and making the right job. And that comes through in what you do.
Thank you.
Yeah. And you have a really special shop that a lot of people don't know, and you don't here in the Valley, but you do projects all over the United States.
Thank you.
And it's quite, and I've toured it now several times, but it is quite a unique shop in that there's so much equipment there.
Yes.
Can you tell us about that?
Well, I think what separates us from most companies are, first of all, we have a 5-axis CNC machine, so that we've carved chalices out of them, and we've given away like incredible bowls for the holidays, in which you have.
Yes, they're beautiful.
That's one thing, and then we're very, very equipment oriented, so we can let the mill worker do his artistry, which is blueprinting all of the wood veneers and making sure that everything matches perfectly. So we let them do the artistry, but we lay up our own veneers from raw flitches that come to us in bundles, and we've gotten as much as 50,000 square feet of one product for a house. And I think that's what really separates us from everyone else, is that we lay up our own veneers. We have a full veneer room with probably $250,000 to $300,000 in veneers that some are for clients and some are left over for furniture pieces. And so that's really our thing and I'm a perfectionist at heart, and I can't help myself. I don't know if it's a curse or
I know, right?
Or a good. I don't know if it's good or bad, but
it's maybe
just
a little bit of both sometimes,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
And then Alan made this amazing front door, which is like the jewelry piece of the house. And I have to share this with you, and it's why we're standing outside. How much did this door weigh? Like
675 pounds without the handle. The handle was another 175 pounds.
Yeah, so we're at 800 pounds on this door, and look how easy this opens up. It's amazing. And Alan just did the most beautiful job of laying up this wood. It's so beautiful, the Charust oak, and I just think it's one of the pieces that everyone comments on the most, I think. So
Yeah, just a little bit of knowledge on the door itself is that these are solid wood, as you can see, but normally when you would have solid wood here, you would see planking. So what I decided to do was to, after we put the solid wood together, then I found veneer that I felt would give us this flaming, and we veneered over the solid wood. So it's layers of oak, and that's what gives it this grain match. So that was important to me, and Anita didn't really see it because she just wanted to get it in, but it's the little details that matter. It really is. So this really was a big part of it. It's also steel reinforced inside to keep it straight. There was really nothing that wasn't thought of.
it's one of those things that's just, it's simple in a lot of ways, the design is, but the simplicity, again, takes just that precision to be able to carry it off like this. And I just want to thank you so much, Alan. It's one of my favorite things in the house.
My pleasure.
And Alan, where do people find you?
Well, Instagram is a good place to find us. We have about 40,000 followers now. Our website is very detailed, linearfinewoodworking.com, and our shop is a little south of the airport. You can find it online. We have 32,000 square feet and 36 employees.
Yeah, it is a treat to go there. So thank you so much, Alan.
You're welcome.